Salutia tutti! It's another splendiferous day nearly in our palazzo, because we're not quite in it at the moment.
No, and we're doing this video because we're not in the palazzo, still not in the palazzo, but as Andrew rightly just said, we're not quite in the palazzo because today we are in the car on the way to Sulmona to a building company to, yes,
sign on the dotted line.
To sign on the dotted line.
It's
We're signing on the dotted line today because the building work is going to start finally.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Okay.
Oh, I went a bit weird at the end there.
Yeah. Yes, oh my God. 4th of November start date, provided we can get the water connected, because they do require water for this building work. But yes, can you believe it? How many years is that?
6.
6 years. 6 years we've waited. So what we should also point out though is that the work is starting, but let's get ahead of ourselves. The work is starting for just a tiny little part of what we can afford, because it's taken so long. The money's run out.
Yeah, and what is that tiny little bit? Well, we thought we'd connect a toilet, and that's it.
Yes, pretty much, so we can actually...
We can't afford to connect the sink, so we can wash our hands in a bucket, but at least we'll have a flushing toilet.
He is joking. Basically, we have the project, the entire palazzo, in 2 phases, phase 1 and phase 2. So, phase 1, we have the project signed off by Cultural Heritage. Phase 1 now has to be split into step 1 and then step 2. And step 1 is the terrace apartment, which we were going to originally rent out for holiday guests, but now will become our home.
And tell them why.
And yes, because also the rental that we have in Popoli is being sold. So we're going to have to get out as soon as possible. We're not quite sure when, but let's hope we don't end up homeless. So yeah, so back to step 1. Step 1 basically means that we are going to be bringing the external staircase that goes up to the 2 bedrooms from the courtyard. Internal. With a
that's funny.
Helical staircase.
Which means not a spiral and not a straight. It's something in between.
And then also we will be getting the heating, because currently there is no central heating.
Or hot
water. And we will be getting all the connections in the kitchen done. The bathroom needs to be finished off. It's pretty much there, but small bits. And then we are going to be working on the terrace, which we're not going to talk about right now because that is a big story in itself. And also, if money allows, we have a budget, and depending on any other unforeseen costs that may crop up, we should be able to open up 2 doorways, one to the living room and one to the dining room.
Which makes the rooms that we have more usable, because you don't go through a room to get to a room. Exactly.
So when it comes to completing step 2, if we ever have any money, then that means we can move into what we've always seen as will be our home. Then we can access, yes, the living room and the dining room without having to go through the terrace apartment, which will be being used by our paying guests. So yeah, we're on the way to the building company. We should be there in a bit.
So here we go. We're just about to go in. This is a day we've waited for a very long time, and can't quite believe it's happening, but it is.
I know, but it's really scary because it's a commitment. I mean, you know, it's a commitment we've always wanted, but when
it finally comes...
No, when it finally comes and we've got less money, because we've spent, oh my God, what about, in 6 years, 40 grand, 40,000 euros on rent we worked out. So, yeah, we don't have a huge amount left.
Not now, we don't.
So yeah, it's really scary. It's really scary.
Anyway, let's go and get scared. Come on.
Come on then.
Let's go in.
So we're in here now, and the contract is ready to be signed.
This is another copy.
So we've got Mauro della Voce here, the daddy of the company.
Yeah.
Sì.
Very important.
Yep.
Still working.
And then over here we have Davide, the son
Nice to meet
of
you.
the company. And we've also just met another son of the company, so it's a real family business.
And we like family businesses.
Yeah.
They're our favourite. Yeah, family businesses always, if we can. And I've got a contract in English. I've got an English contract.
And this is the policy.
The insurance.
Perfetto. With legal and general.
Yeah, and this is the policy, and this is the validity. Okay, here in the last
This one.
Stempel.
So,
this is your copy.
See.
If you want, you can sign
sign
here.
okay, but this is for us to keep.
Yeah,
okay. But
and this is our copy.
Okay.
You have to sign.
So I just sign on the left.
Yeah, where you want.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's done. Andrew, that's it.
I know.
now,
Now we're in trouble.
yeah, now I start the problem.
Now the problems start.
Oh my God.
It's normal.
Adesso iniziano i problemi.
So we've just come to the centre of Sulmona
So we've got to go and make some payments, and we also want a coffee
Yeah.
after that exciting meeting, and look at this beautiful city.
It is stunning.
So Sulmona is the birthplace of the Roman poet Ovidio, and here he is. Ciao. And I'm going to stop filming now because I don't really like you filming banks. So that's it. Going to go and make a payment to the Genio Civile, which I don't know how it translates, but very important. No work can start without this payment. And next door, gorgeous. Look at this. Sulmona is known as the place as well where confetti, sugared almond, come from. So you would have seen those on the walk through to the bank.
Oh
So we're here in Sulmona, and we're going to celebrate. There's a good reason for celebrating. It's been 6 years, 6 painful years waiting for this moment, and there's no way we're not going to celebrate that. And the sun came out,
and we're sitting in front of the Piazza Garibaldi with its famous Roman aqueduct behind us, and we're feeling really elated, but at the same time very nervous.
Yeah.
Very nervous, because is our budget going to run out?
And also, to me, it still doesn't quite seem real. It seems like I'm going to wake up soon and go, oh God, I dreamt all that.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
It doesn't feel real yet. But anyway, what will make it feel real is if we cheers to our future project and drink some.
But can I just say, you're saying, keep on saying, oh, it's been 6 years, it's been 6 years. It's been much longer because we bought it in April 2008.
Yeah, but 6 years since we wanted the work to start here after the other work.
With the intention of starting work through, well, some family money that we lucky, unlucky, or however you want to look at it, to have, but also through funding. At the time when we bought it, there was funding available, so we were going to do the whole lot, and that was in 2008. And you know what? It's now. I haven't had a drink yet, and I can't calculate. But 2008 to now 2024. 2024. It's a long time. So
I think on that note, here's to the project and us, the whole family. Absolutely.
And Palazzo San Benedetto.
It isn't a dream, I can taste that.
Oh, look what Olga's brought along. Here we're in the Sweet Time Cafe in Sulmona.
Olga's homemade pizza, which is very good.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.